Next, test flow diagram for trial mix design preparation. The first namely start, then tool and material, tool, bucket, skyless, pack, mixer machine, and check cylinders and cubes. Material, water, cement, sand, crash sandstone, gravel. Next, calculate the amount needed for cement, sand, gravel, and water according to Darren's job. And then draw test object, and then weigh the test object according to the calculated measurement. And then prepare and clean cylinder and cook molds to be used, and prepare the mixing machine and finish. Next, flow diagram for testing the smoothness of concrete real mix specimen. The first namely start, and then tool, material, tool, mixing machine, cylindrical mold, cube mold, compactor stick, gunny sack, skyless, vibrating machine, slam test equipment, density factor equipment, bucket, shovel, leveling spoon, rubber hammer. Material, clean water, cement, sand, gravel. Next, run the mixing machine first, then add coarse aggregate gravel, then fine aggregate sand, then cement. And then after all the ingredients are mixed, add 2/3 of the water. Next, observe the condition of the mixture in the product machine while adding the remaining mixing water little by little. And then after the mixing is done sufficient, the machine is still in the process of pouring the mixture into the water content container to check the slump value of the mixture. Next, arrange the slump value by following work step point 5. If the slump volume wave is expected, then the entire mixture in the mixing machine can be poured into container. Then perform density factor check, then printing process, and then put the mixture into the mold that has been prepared using a leveling spoon. The mixture is filled in a cube-shaped mold and a cylinder-shaped mold with 3 layers, where each layer 15 compacted 25 times. Next, place a clean cylindrical mold of hot concrete mixture on top of the vibration machine where the cylinder mold is vibrated for 60 seconds until no more air bubble appear on the surface, and then match the surface of the mold with a leveling spoon to obtain a flat and smooth surface. Then weigh each mold containing the fresh concrete mixture to determine the volume weight of the fresh concrete. Then stand the test object in the place provided by giving it an identification code when it starts to harden, kurang lebih 24 hours. And then open the mold 24 after stirring it, and then soak it in the soaking bath until it is time to test and finish. Next, flow diagram for concrete slab trial mix testing. The first thing, namely start, then tool and material. Tool, Abrams cone, compactor stick, metal plate, leveling spoon, and ruler. Material, an example of fresh concrete that has gone through the concrete manufacturing process. Next, with the slam test equipment, an Abrams cone before using. And then place the Abrams cone in a water-like metal plate, and then fill the mold to the brim with as much fresh concrete. The layers where each layer is compacted with a compactor stick that is pressed 25 times, then flattens the surface of the cone, and slowly raise the cone straight up, and then place the raised cone in a inverted position next to the test object. Next, determine the concrete slump volume with the help of a ruler by measuring the difference between the height of the on and the height of the test object, and then finish. Next, concrete density factor testing flow diagram. The first, namely start, then tool and material. Tool, scaleless, bleaching pond, compactor stick, density test equipment, and pack. Material, fresh concrete. Next, prepare the completion tool by ensuring that all hamper doors are tacked and locked, and then pour the mixture into the hamper or until full, and then opening the door of the top hamper with the mixture of filling the mixture falls on the second hamper in gravity, and then consider the waste cylinder filled with mixed buttons and not the weight. Next, dispensing the concrete mixture in the cylinder mold into the bleaching pan, and then refill the cylinder until it is full with 3 layers, where each layer is compacted with a compactor stick by pounding it 25 times, and then weight the cylinder containing the concrete mixture by recording the weight, and finish. Next, test object maintenance test flow diagram. The first, namely start, then tool and material. Tool, test object, sucking tank, and test object filter blower machine. Material, the fresh concrete specimen that has been inserted is compacted in the mold. Next, the specimen that have been placed in a place covered with a material that does not easily absorb reactive water and are easy to use to prevent excessive water removal from fresh concrete. Then the test concrete is placed at a temperature of 16 to 27 derajat Celcius and in a damp place for 24 hours, and then remove the test object from the hot carefully from mold. After 21 kurang lebih 8 hours after firing, the mold is cleaned and reassembled completely. And then carefully insert the test object into a soaking tube which has previously been filled with water at a temperature of 23 kurang lebih 40 derajat Celcius and within no more than 30 minutes after the test object is removed from the mold, then leave it until the test time arrives. Next, arrange the appearance of the group of cylinder test object in such a way that the maximum is limited to 2 layers and all surfaces are submerged in water. The block test object in the immersion tank is placed on a level surface and in a position where it is guaranteed that it will no longer be possible to move it until it is 20 days old. Then the test object that will be tested for strength on the 3 early day, 70 day, 40 day, 21 day, and 28 day are removed from the soaking tube and wiped with a day cloth. Dry the test object for 3 to 6 hours in the shade until the surface of the test object looks whitish before testing. And then the next process follows the procedure for testing the mechanical properties of concrete in other parts and finish. Next, concrete compressive strength testing flow diagram. The first name we start, then tool and material. Tool, a set of concrete pressure testing machines equipped with pressure dials and accuracy scales 0,3%. Material, using test object even tools that have been soaked for 3 days to 28 days through the filter process. Next, prepare test object that have gone through the curing process until they reach a certain weight each test object weight, and then coating and lapping the surface of the test specimen with sulfur mortar, and then insert the test object into the compression testing machine with the marked side set, and then close the front of the machine so that concrete fragments do not come out, and run the machine with a loading speed of 2 and 4 kilogram per centimeter by paying attention to the curve that starts to move on the press tool's computer monitor. Next, observe the movement and indication of the curve. If the curve is already there, turn off the machine and read the compressive strength of the test object, and then loosen all the pull locks on the machine, then remove the test object from machine, and then enter other samples of the object by carrying out the procedures in numbers 2 and 6, and then carry out that pressing that has been taken from the compression test of each test object and finish. Thank you.